Hi, and welcome back to Purple Collar Life. In today's video, we're going back in time in a couple different ways. First of all, I'm filming this part at the end of September, but the original start of this video was near the end of August, and we've been having quite the dry summer. I mean, really dry. And back in time when we started this channel, we did a lot of videos about lawn treatments. We used the TruGreen system, we used the Sunday lawn care system, a lot of different things to treat the lawn. One of the things we used was Milorganite. But this year, 2025, we used nothing on our lawn. And of all years to not do anything on the lawn, this was probably the worst. We've had such an incredibly dry summer. Now in the last week, we have finally had some rain, which is great, but all summer long, the best section of our yard was actually back here, and that bright green grass you're seeing behind me is actually the leach field, the septic leach field behind our house. If you're from a city or a more urban area and aren't sure how a rural septic system works, I actually made a video about digging up the lid to the septic tank, and I kind of explained in that video how our septic system works. But that leach field area always has nice grass because that's the best area for nutrients for the grass to grow. 20-some years ago, before I built the house, the woods started right about where I'm standing. This was all woods, and we had to do some clearing to make the septic system back there. And then in front of the house was kind of a small pasture field that was used decades ago for animals on the homestead. So when I started recording this video back in August in the front yard, I was applying some Milorganite. And if you're not familiar with Milorganite, that is an organic based product. I think it's 85% organic, made in Milwaukee out of the wastewater treatment facilities. And they've got a way to let the microbes work on that organic matter. They dry it in a kiln dryer, and then they bag it and they sell it. It's a great product. It's kind of like a slow release nitrogen product that helps your lawn, it helps shrubs, it helps trees, it helps plants. So a good overall product. We're not sponsored by Milorganite, but I will mention that we have used that in the cemeteries we take care of. We've used it here on our lawn. We've used it on some shrubs and trees and plants. Great overall product. I like to apply it with our EarthWay spreader. So in this video, you're gonna see about a month ago, I applied this to the front lawn. And then at the end of the video, you'll see the results 1 month later. £32 per 2,500 square feet. EarthWay, regular feeding, 19. And that's no, we gotta set a little bit smaller than that. Let's go to 19. Now we're set at 19. I'll put an Amazon affiliate link down in the description. I actually prefer this EarthWay push spreader versus some of the tow behind spreaders I've used in the past. This one is a heavier duty, works really well, distributes much better. What I like to do is start pushing and then pull the handle. You can see our yard is not looking great this summer. Okay, here's our before picture of the lawn. Just spread that Milorganite. See if it looks any better in a week or so. This area, this is Olive's pea path when she doesn't want to leave the sidewalk too far. Milorganite will not fix that problem. Today's date, August 28th. Okay, so this is almost exactly a month to the day, and our front yard looks markedly improved. So two things helped that. First of all, the slow release nitrogen brought some of the green back to the front lawn. It still doesn't look great. We've had the lawn looking much better than this in the past. But considering it's been a dry summer and we only did one application, if you go by what the bag of Milorganite says, it says to apply 4 times a year, and it says here, at least in our northern climate, and it also mentions the southern climates, but northern climates apply on Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, and Thanksgiving. I like how they lock those application dates around key dates throughout the summer as good reminders of, hey, it's Labor Day, have I applied the 3rd application of Milorganite? So that's pretty cool too. So I was around Labor Day in August when I applied the Milorganite, and here we are a month later. Looks considerably better. We still have this area, I called it Olive's pea path. When she comes out at nighttime and she doesn't want to get her feet very wet, she just goes slightly off the sidewalk to do her business. But the rest of the lawn is looking quite a bit better. Like I said, two things helped that. The Milorganite a month ago with the slow release nitrogen and fertilizer, but then also the rain we've had this week. And the rain helped the lawn both because it needed the water, but also the rain is what releases some of that fertilizer in the Milorganite. So again, not a sponsored video. I know I've said that brand name a lot. Just wanted to show you a month of difference after applying, you know, just a basic fertilizer to the lawn. And actually this will help us for the winter time, because you want the grass when it's dormant to be at least healthy before the dormant season. It was looking really rough, and it probably would have looked even worse after a full winter here in Northwest Pennsylvania. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative and entertaining, please give us a big thumbs up. Those of you who can see the hype button, we'd appreciate it if you hype the video. Check out our other videos about some lawn treatments we've done. We've done a lot of videos in the past about maintaining property and maintaining lawns and using equipment. So if you haven't seen those, if you're new to the channel, we'd love if you'd watch the old ones, click the subscribe button, and hopefully we'll see you all the next time. Thanks for watching.